Open the door, please. Don't you care about gingers?
Nah, I'm good.
Girly!
Oh, yes! The movie begins with a flashback 17 years ago at Illy St. Hubert, or whatever it's called, as we see a lab that be doing experiments on dinosaurs because they're bored and got nothing better to do. And this might be the stupidest intro ever, which makes the scene funny. So while on the job, bro eats a Snickers bar and the wrapper falls and ends up getting caught inside one of the doors, which leads to a system error that releases a very dangerous dinosaur, making everyone evacuate and permanently shutting down the lab.
Stop the cap!
Really, movie? Really? We're off to a great start. So there are staff here with literal face masks on with specific uniform to prevent contamination, and this NPC just casually pulls out a Snickers bar to eat, and no one says anything? Nothing? This movie's stupid. So the lab shuts down and the Snickers NPC gets the karma. He's like,
Open the door, please. Don't you care about gingers?
nah, I'm good.
Girly!
Oh, yes! Yeah, this is the worst Snickers commercial ever.
You're not you when you're hungry.
And in present day, people be living with the dinosaurs, as the film says public interest has waned, which pretty much means ain't nobody give a shit about him anymore, as most of the dinos are at the equator and traveling there is illegal. So we're introduced to some rich dude who works at a pharmaceutical company, so we'll call him Big Pharma. And he asks Black Widow, who's a mercenary, to go to an island to help get dinosaur samples for money. Only problem is going to the island is super illegal, so she's like, yeah, nah, I'm good. Then he says the dino samples can cure heart disease that will save millions of lives, and she's like, yeah, I don't care. You think I care about people? Hell no! I'll give you money.
Yeah? How much? Give me a number.
10 million.
Suddenly I care about heart disease.
So Black Widow agrees because she loved the money. As we're introduced to this dino nerd that loves gooning to dinosaurs. Then he explains they need 3 samples. One from an underwater sea dino, then from a herbivore vegan dino, and from a flying dino. So Big Pharma tries recruiting him to come to the island, and he's like, but
That's really illegal though. I guess the nerd doesn't like money.
you're doing this for money? Disgusting. Think of all the dinosaurs you can goon to. Imagine seeing one in person and touching it. I know your freaky ass can't resist that shit.
Oh.
So the Dino Gooner agrees, as Mr. Big Pharma also recruits Black Widow's friend and his crew for another 10 milli, while the nerd's like,
Yes, I just need 2 minutes alone with this fine shit.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
they all head to the island, including a bunch of NPCs and this guy who brought neurotoxins to use as self-defense in case a dinosaur attacks them, and the nerd says word for word,
It's a sin to kill a dinosaur. Wow, that was super gay. Are you also vegan and only shop at Whole Foods?
And later the film gets Black Widow and her mercenary friend to talk about their backstory, but let me tell you, it's just boring as hell. Like, if I'm being honest, the entire script in this movie is just lame and boring. So the movie is 2 hours and 10 minutes long, and trust me on this when I say this, the dialogues are super boring. It's just a waste of time, super boring, and when I was watching these scenes, all I was thinking was, when are they gonna get attacked? Like, are they gonna get eaten by dinosaurs or not? Then we meet this stupid ass parent that brings his kids and his daughter's boyfriend on a boat around the area where most of the dinos live. It's like, are you just trying to get them killed? Yo, who decides to go sailing where the dinosaurs live? That's like if I send my friends to North Korea telling them to do the Gangnam Style dance around the soldiers. You're just setting them up to die. Then the dad gets pissed and complains because it's the boyfriend's turn to take the wheel, and the boyfriend's like,
Nah, I ain't doing shit.
and to be fair to the lazy ass boyfriend, it wasn't his idea to go sailing. It was the dad's idea, so the dad should take responsibility and sail the boat at all times. Because that's like if I ask a girl to go on a date with me and then tell her, oh, it's your turn to pay. It's like, no, it was my idea, so I should pay. By the way, Asians don't go sailing because if we did, we'd have buckets of sun cream and be holding umbrellas. So we got a dumb dad, a lazy boyfriend, Walmart Dora, and a girl that loves brokies as she sees an underwater dino heading towards them, which confirms the dad's an idiot for sailing where the dinos are as the boat ends up capsizing. Then the dad swims over to tell the boyfriend this was his plan all along.